In this video, we explore the complex and often misunderstood world of addiction. Why are there so many definitions of addiction, and what really causes it? Join me as I delve into the evolving perspectives on addiction, from being seen as a moral failure to being classified as a disease by the FDA back in the 1980s. Yet, even today, many people remain unaware or skeptical of this classification. Discover the profound insights of Dr. Gabor, who believes that addiction is often a response to unresolved trauma. Learn how emotional abuse, neglect, and other adverse experiences can lead to addiction, as explained by Dr. Matei's extensive work with addicts in Vancouver. When my daughter's addiction began, I had just gone through a devastating divorce from her stepdad of 20 years. He had been living a secret life for 2 years, and with a woman that actually had 3 small children. He had never been the father to my daughter that she desperately needed. He was jealous of the time that I spent with her, which he cited as the reason for his infidelity. He never understood what maternal love was about, and our marriage did not change that. I didn't realize just how traumatized that my daughter was until well into her recovery. She was never truly accepted by my ex-husband as his daughter, and she shared painful recollections of incidents from our life together that I had been totally unaware of. During my daughter's addiction, I found that I had to educate myself about addiction if I were to have any hope of getting my daughter back. 3 of her close friends had recently died, and I was just scared to death. That's when I discovered Dr. Gabor Matei's work. Dr. Matei, a victim of severe childhood trauma himself, was separated from his mother by the Nazis in their camps at age 1. Despite his unimaginable suffering, he has dedicated his life to helping others heal their trauma and recover from addiction. I agree with Dr. Matei's definition of addiction, though I do believe there are some cases that are not related to trauma, but these are uncommon, I think. Dr. Mattei explains that trauma is not what happened to you, but it is the wound you sustained from what happened to you. And according to Dr. Mattei, this is very good news because wounds can be healed. Dr. Mattei also points out that many addiction specialists are not trained to heal trauma, and there is lack of treatment addressing mental illness in those struggling with addiction. Despite this, there is a common denominator in all successful recoveries. You must start to heal yourself from within before your recovery can begin. And you must have the continued support and ongoing empathy from a loved one. If you want to learn more about Dr. Mattei's beliefs and work, I suggest you watching some of his videos. He shares insights on healing trauma and offers various addiction and recovery advice. In one video, he talks about his own compulsive behavior of buying classical music CDs. This may sound trivial, but Dr. Mattei classifies any behavior that numbs inner pain and gives temporary relief and causes you to lie, yet has long-term effects on your loved ones. He classifies anything like that as an addiction. He admits to spending $8,000 on classical musical CDs one weekend. In conclusion, if you have a loved one who is struggling with addiction, please educate yourself about it. Watch Dr. Mattei's videos for insights of how trauma plays a pivotal role in addiction. The man is a genius. If you have any thoughts or experiences regarding Dr. Mattei's theories, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this matter.